Hi, this is Corey Vaughn at Mike Patton Auto. Just wanted to do a kind of a second follow-up video to a question that I had about auto manufacturer warranties. In the first video, I talked a little bit about a new car warranty or a certified pre-owned warranty, and I wanted to answer the second part of the question now, which is about a service contract or an extended warranty. Anytime that you purchase a vehicle, really depend, as long as it's within a specific mileage and age range, it could qualify for what a lot of people call an extended warranty. Technically, they're called a service contract because warranties, like we talked about in the first video, come at no extra charge from the manufacturer. So a lot of times people have some fears about getting an extended warranty or a service contract, and honestly, they're often validated. So some things that they cover I want to talk about, also some things as a consumer you want to just double check before you say yes and purchase a service contract. The first thing I want to cover is a service contract or an extended warranty really is very similar to automobile or life insurance. You know, it's one of those things where if you're comfortable with the risk of something going wrong, or you financially have the money to cover something if it goes wrong, then you may not really want to pursue a service contract. But a lot of times people aren't necessarily comfortable if they're buying something that's already a few years old with having a ton of confidence that there will be no issues in the next 4 or 5 years when they own it. Or if something does go wrong, they don't have the finances available to repair it without borrowing the money on a credit card or from someone else. So a service contract a lot of times is a good idea for someone purchasing a pre-owned vehicle. Now, the coverage, the mechanical coverage, is going to be very similar to a new car warranty. It's going to cover any kind of failure as long as you maintain the vehicle correctly. It's not going to cover any wear or tear items, and a service contract is not going to cover anything that stops working because of damage due to an accident or something like that. Now, there are typically benefits with a service contract, whether you purchase one as part of a new car or a pre-owned car. The coverage on a service contract will always start after the manufacturer's limited warranty. The manufacturer will cover the repair, the manufacturer will cover it. However, there's a lot of additional benefits you get with a service contract, mainly the fact that many, or really almost all of them, any that we offer certainly do, they will cover a rental car if you have to have one. If you are out of town and something goes wrong, they'll cover a hotel room if you have to have it. They'll cover some expenses for food. And really the biggest advantage to having this is if the manufacturer will not cover the repair you're outside of the manufacturer's warranty, you can take the vehicle to any ASE certified mechanic. It's not necessarily restricted to a certain region, or in the case of a new car warranty, specific to that brand. So if you bought a Honda, you have an issue under manufacturer's warranty, you have to take it to a Honda dealer to be repaired. But if you have a service contract and you're outside of your warranty range, you can take it anywhere you'd like as long as it's a reputable mechanic. Some things that you do have to be very wary of when purchasing a service contract, and again here the ones that we offer are through MasterTech. They are backed by an insurance company, Assurian, to make sure that any claim that is processed is paid even if the company moves or really ultimately can go out of business. The insurance company will back all of the contracts that we offer. So that's really the first thing you want to make sure of if you're considering one is the source reputable? And by any means, you need to look them up, Better Business Bureau, or there's probably plenty of companies and review sites online that go over whether or not it's a good warranty for you to purchase. The other thing you want to look at is pricing. That's something that, just like a car deal, a lot of people will negotiate the sales price and can typically start out very, very high to just, again, with a new car purchase or pre-owned car purchase to kind of maintain as much profit. Now, we price all of our service contracts the same way that we do our vehicles. We discount them and sell them all at the same price to make sure everybody gets a good deal on it without trying to have to make up profits selling to someone that may not be familiar with it. So the first thing you should always do is make sure you're getting a good price. The second thing that you want to be careful of is, unlike a manufacturer's warranty where everything on the car basically is covered or it's bumper to bumper coverage, there are varying levels of coverage that you can get with a service contract. So they may only cover the powertrain, they may cover basically every mechanical part on the car, but a lot of times it can be in between. It may cover everything up to including the electronics, but it may not include the air conditioning system. So if you're looking to purchase one or you're offered one when you buy a car, make sure you understand exactly what's being covered and what's not. Another thing to to make sure you're looking at is how long the vehicle is covered and how many miles that are going to be covered on it. Because again, you could be looking at anywhere between a 1 year, 5 year, 6 year, 7 year service contract and up to 120,000 miles on the car. You just want to make sure you know what coverage you're going to be signing up for or you're going to be paying for. And the last thing that I want to make sure everyone understands, because it's something that happens far too often in our business, is a lot of times you may be told that you have to have or you have to accept a service contract or an extended warranty as part of your financing or to qualify for a specific rate. And really, that's just not true. If you're ever presented the option, or not presented an option to accept a service contract, it's kind of a big red flag for who you're dealing with. It's something that's 100% optional. It's not something you have to have when you purchase a car. It's not something that is automatically included with a loan. So if you're ever in a situation where you have a question about that, the best thing to do is really just kind of stop right there and put the brakes on, because that's a huge red flag for the people that you're dealing with. That pretty much is going to cover everything on an extended warranty or service contract. Crystal, I hope that answers your questions. And if you have any further questions, feel free to contact me. Again, my name is Corey Vaughn. I'm one of the sales managers here at Mike Patton Auto Group. My direct line here at the dealership is 706-298-6951. And my email address and phone number should be at the bottom. So if you need anything, feel free to contact me. Thank you again.